What's up, guys? We are back at DFS for life. It's your boy YL from the 317. You already know what it is. And I'm here to talk about some DFS, baby. Of course, man. This is DFS only content. You feel me? And we're going to talk about Thursday night's game, which is on the 22nd of October, which is today. It is 10:29 as I'm recording, and I plan to get this out to you before noon so you can have plenty of time to lock in your final lineups. Let's go. First things first, man. We're gonna go straight to the position optimizer, man. Straight to it. We already here singled in on the games, and we gonna start, even though it's only two games, we're gonna go position by position. And I'm gonna give you some projections. I'm gonna give you my thoughts, which are again could mean nothing. My thoughts could mean absolutely nothing. That's not important. What's important here is the content. And what's important here is you becoming a better DFS player. So let's get started. Looking at Carson Wentz here, first thing I look at is projections. The projected fantasy points, which is right here, 19 of them things. Not bad compared to Daniel Jones 17. Also not bad. Just looking at the price, Daniel Jones is cheaper. Depending on what the other guys is looking like, I might have to go Daniel Jones over Carson Wentz. If I can find some sleepers, I would definitely go Carson Wentz over Daniel Jones. But then again, let's just move on and I'll tell you what else I'm thinking. Fantasy points average is right here. Carson Wentz averages 21. Daniel Jones averages 12.4. Looking at the last three games, 30, 19, and 20. Compared to Daniel Jones, 15, 19, and 11. And not the greatest. But when we move on to the rushes, this is what stands out to me the most. Carson Wentz did had a game where he ran 7. But Daniel Jones had two games where he ran +5, 7, and 6. I'm thinking this game, in my personal opinion, he's going to run the ball probably 7 times today. Yes, today. Um, so yeah, with that being said, red zone looks, I'm thinking Daniel Jones might punch it in himself. Those are just my thoughts though. If it does happen tonight, man, you guys got to come back here, like or subscribe, even to click that affiliate link, man, because that means your boy's game theory is on point. But if not, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Moving on. Oh wait, we're looking at the ownership. The most important thing to me is knowing the ownership because obviously you're gonna have some people in there that everybody's gonna have. LeBron James is playing 9 times out of 10. A lot of people's gonna have LeBron James. Russell Wilson is playing 9 times out of 10. A lot of people gonna have Russell Wilson. You get my point. Looking at the ownership is important to know if your lineup is going to be unique or not. If all your players are highly owned, good luck. Good luck. We see it all the time. Have you ever created a lineup and you've had all this like the top 3 or 4 stars on one lineup and still lose? That's because other spots were filled with a bunch of duds because you couldn't afford nobody with value. So make sure you pay attention to ownership. Understand that. Looking at the running backs, Boston Scott up here at the top, projected to get 13.5 fantasy point at 8,400 on DraftKings. Mind you, this is all DraftKings. I am biased. It is what it is. Looking at the fantasy point average, only 3.1. Cool. I am under the impression that somebody's hurt. I do not watch these teams play. By the way, I only watch a few teams. I actually take the time to watch a few teams. So I have no idea who their starting running back is, but I do know that 3.1 fantasy points for starting running back. Obviously, somebody's hurt or something. That's what that tells me. But yeah, whatever. Last three games, 3-0-0. Again, starting running back, not running the ball. Obviously, this is, but he's 56% on. So that tells me somebody's hurt. This is the backup, and a lot of people think they're going to get value out of him, which could happen. It very well could happen. Devontae Adams right here, 12.3 projected fantasy points at 7,400. He's 44% on projected. Last 3 games, he had 7, 17, and 11 fantasy points. Looking at targets from the air, this person has only had 2, 3, and 4. Devontae Freeman's only had 2, 3, and 4 the last 3 games. And he's averaging about 12.8 rushes, 18, 17, and 11 the last 3 games. Looking at that, obviously we have to have a running back, and I'm going to go with the top 2, obviously. Make sure you watch these people so they can pop up in your lineups. And that's how you watch them, by clicking that circle right there. Darius Slayton. 43% owned. No surprise to me, even though he's questionable. He's playing 12.3 fantasy points projected, 9,200 at the DraftKings level. Next up, Travis Fulgham. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If not, my bad, dog. 46% on 12.6 fantasy points projections. I'm about to say, I think I'm already watching him. No homo, though. But I really just when I'm doing a quick scan through, like I look, I don't even really care for the names at this point until I find what I'm looking for. Looking for projection, boom, 10.6, cool, 26. No, yeah, he's lower owned than most players. So you want to have someone who's lower owned than 43, 46, 20. If you can find somebody who is 10% owned and who has 10 fantasy points, that's and imagine how much more money this allows you to have to work with. Like, that's why it's so important for me to just kind of look at projections, projected fantasy points, projected ownership. I just look at those 2 things as I'm going down the list. And if I see 2 things that I like, then I go out from there. Then I come out here and look at how much they are and cold, hot, home, away. And then I look at all the other stuff. But when I'm coming on here and I'm trying to make a quick, like, get my lineups going, I'm looking at those. So I did see something that I liked somewhere down here. Boom, already got it. Still in sugar. With him being 21%, why not? Why not? It's just one person. Moving on to the tight ends. Tight ends. Remember, this is for Thursday. Thursday, October 22nd, 8:20 game. Lock is 7:20, which is an hour before the game. Make sure you have your lineups finalized before lock. Make sure you come back. Well, you can't come back unless you sign up. Make sure you double check the news and make sure everything is the same. But for me, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to check my ownership, make sure that didn't change a lot. Check the projections, make sure that didn't change a lot. If something here changes a lot, just go to my dashboard and find the recent injuries. 9 times out of 10, if something here changed, somebody's playing or somebody's not playing. That type of deal. So tight ends right here, we have Evan Ingram, someone who I'm going to definitely be watching. As you can see, he's already watched. But I need to find some more possible tight ends to lock in. I am thinking bada, ooh, bada boom, bada bang. Just to at least watch them. Okay, now moving on to the kickers. Jake Elliott and Graham Gano. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying their names right. Maybe I'm not. That's not important. What's important is they're both, well, no, they're not both. One's 15% on, one's 90% on. One's projected to get 8.7 and one's projected to get 5.9. With this one, I'm going to be on the safe side. But in all honesty, I feel like I might have this guy, and he's not even that much cheaper. No, let's go back to that. Maybe I won't have him in. And basically, I'm saying the Giants are gonna get smacked if I completely exclude the kicker. I don't know. Anything can happen. JV games, anything can happen. Looking at the defense, not last but not least, projected defense points for the Eagles is 8.4 at 22% ownership. And then we go all the way down to 7% projection, but I meant to say all the way down to 17% ownership. I would have thought this would be a little bit closer, but you know, I guess with the Eagles being the top dogs, it is what it is. It is what it is. But again, we don't care about who wins or loses. We care about what if the Eagles do win, but what if the Giants get like 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, and they just can't convert on offense? They're three and out, whatever the case may be, but they're getting stops. Even though they might lose by 2 touchdowns or whatever the case may be, they could be getting stops to where their defense is scoring points. I mean, that's just how I think, man. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We're gonna optimize a lineup, man, for this Thursday game. Optimize it real quick. First thing that pops up is hold on. Excuse me. Coffee had to cool down. Whew. It's nice and fresh. Carson Wentz at the top, MVP spot. Now, this is the optimizer doing this. I know people tell me not to put, a quarterback in the captain spot, or you never put a quarterback in the captain spot, or you shouldn't put even a pitcher in the captain spot. But when the computer tells me to do it, I'm gonna listen to the computer. Now, the fact that they have both of the defenses on here, to me, that's crazy. But you save it, you lock what you like, you hit that generate button, and you let the computer do its thing. And it spits something else at you. And it did it again. Wait, we ain't gonna lock nothing, man. Well, I'm gonna lock the minute back. He was at the top. I ain't gonna lock him. Let's see if they do that again, man. That's creepy. There we go. So we get a lineup. Y'all saw that though, 2 times in a row. The computer said play the Giants defense and the Eagles defense. I might try it out, but that's something I ain't never done before, and that's some advanced shit. Like, hey, we'll see. It didn't play at the captain position, but it was still having them both in the same lineup. That was kind of weird to me. Carson Wentz is back up on the list. Devontae Adams is back up on the list. I mean, Devontae Freeman is back on the list. And Travis, even though I locked him, he's back on the list. So I'm gonna save these lineups that's popping up. I might tweak them before lock, so like don't lock these in. Be like, oh, you said, man, nah, your computer said, nah, it did, but there's gonna be some changes done, my friend. You know what I mean? There's definitely gonna be some changes done. And also understand, man, as I'm generating some lineups, the captain position is very clutch. And if you see what I'm doing, I'm generating lineups. I'm locking the captain position, generating lineups, saving some of those that I like. I unlock the captain position. I let them fill in the captain position with something else. And then if I like it, I save it. If not, I generate something else. And you just kind of do that. You gotta, because every position, well, not every position, but the captain position is important. You finding that right person to put in that captain position makes a world of a difference. Let's generate. Let me save that. Look at the defense again. I don't know if if I had them locked though. I had them both locked. I don't know if that was why. Let's let's lock Freeman and generate some lineups. Again, man, we get the combination with the two defenses again. It's something that I don't do, but I'm about to look into it, man, because the computer did it more than y'all seeing it live right here as I'm doing this, man. Well, it's not live when y'all see it, but you get the point. The computer has spit out for this game, and for this game, for some reason, they spit out both defenses. So it might be one of those games where it's a bunch of turnovers and it's a dirty, dirty game, but pick sixes and interceptions and all that. I'm not gonna argue with them though. I don't argue with the computer because the computer hasn't done nothing but take my game to the next level. And I'm not saying you're gonna jump on here and win first place because I haven't won first place, but I have seen a big difference in my lineups. Like when you're looking on DraftKings and you got all the lineups in your little circles, right? My shit is always in the back, always in the back. Since I started rocking with this and using this program and just understanding how to make better lineups as far as uniqueness, all my lineups be towards the back of the money now or in the middle of the money. I'm seeing more green, and it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be in the back of somewhere, I'd rather be in the back of a placing or a paid out place versus just in the back for no reason. So it's definitely taking my game to the next level, and as I keep doing this and keep on understanding, the ins and outs better and better, and I keep plugging y'all, and we all gonna get better and better. I can see me getting a top prize this season, man. I don't know. I could be lying. I could be biased. Mind you, I play in games where there's like 500 people, 3,000 people. I try to stay away from anything in the double digits. Like I mean, in that like 10,000 or more. I try to stay away because I'm learning and I'm trying to have my bankroll grow and not diminish. As long as I can live to play another day, we're good. If y'all take that type of mindset and y'all just kind of follow along and we're gonna get into some DraftKings stuff too, but we gotta start here because I don't just go to DraftKings and get it done. I start here, then I go to DraftKings, and then I get it done. So it's all a process. The channel's growing, the videos are coming. Stick with me, man. Subscribe so you don't miss out. But this is pretty much how I've taken my DFS game to the next level. Was coming here, looking at some of these. I mean, we just go to the NFL cheat sheets. They have, the players, the studs at this amount, the mid-range players at this amount, and then the value plays down here. You know what I'm saying? It is something that, and you can just do that. Click on them, watch them, and then, yeah, I want all that. But this is how you do it. And some of these, this is not just for the Thursday slate, just so you know. This is the NFL cheat sheet for week 7. So some of these tabs I'm clicking on is week 7 specifically. But when we got to the player optimizers and the position optimizers, that was when it was geared towards the Philly, you know what I'm saying? It said it right there. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. I'm gonna ask y'all to do one more thing. If you felt like this video was somewhat beneficial, first of all, subscribe, like, share, let other DFS players know who are out there trying to figure it out. There is a way, and it's affordable, but you got to compete. You feel me? There's people out here who have programs that are literally thousands and thousands of dollars, literally, and that's who we are competing with. But we can do it with a program that is only $40 a month versus trying to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, if we get to the point where we're hitting $1 million makers, then we can upgrade. but live within your means. This right here is perfect. Perfect for beginners. It's perfect for people who consider themselves beyond beginners. I mean, I talk to people about this and they're like, well, I already win. And it's like, I mean, you win. That's great. I've won too. You feel me? I win in the sports books. I've won a few dollars here and there playing DFS, but this right here is different. It's different. Like AD said, it's different. He different. Oh, that pissed me off. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But it's different. It's different, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's different. Like you don't find players like this, just by being the guru and watching a million games. I mean, you can do that. You can work that hard if you want. But there's people like me who go to the computer and let that figure it out for them. You feel me? These are the sleepers and studs right here. These are the sleepers right here. Top ranked sleepers for the week 7. Where you going like where you it, on top of having this list, you have the projections, you have the ownership. Where are you gonna get that at? Besides, places like this. Other places like this, I've been shopping around. They out of my budget. So that's why I'm here. Draft dashboards. This is new. I believe it started in 2020. It's new. It's they have an affiliate program. Anybody who has an affiliate program, that's typically how they try to grow their business, word of mouth. Excuse me. So they give you opportunities to help them grow and make money by helping them grow. You know what I mean? But for me, the affiliate link is like icing on the cake. Cool. If y'all rock with it, cool. If y'all don't, cool. But I'm using this program to take my DFS game to the next level. So when I'm starting to get money on these prizes, it doesn't bother me to pay $40 a month for a program like this because what I like to do is paying for it itself. This program is paying for itself. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not messed up about the $40. I'm just trying to plug y'all. So with that being said, there is an affiliate link. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Click it, get draft dashboards, and you can rock with me, man. We can get on Zooms. We can draft together if you want. It don't matter. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm doing it. So it is what it is, and I'm not charging you nothing. You feel me? I'm not going. We get on a Zoom call. I'm not going to send you an invoice afterwards. You feel me? I might not be on it all day. You feel me? Time is money, but I don't mind chopping it up, bouncing ideas off of people, whatever the case may be. For me, DFS is it's a competition, but it ain't like I can be good at it. Like no, like and that's not even competition. Like if you're the only one that's good at it, how fun is that? Like I want other people to be good at it too, so I can show you that I'm better. You feel me? That like that's competition. So you should like want that. You should want other people to be on. You should want other people to drive you to keep you on your P's and Q's. Because if there's a competition, you're not gonna chill. You're gonna be up at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to grind over your competition. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be trying to get to where you're trying to go because you know this other person is getting to where they trying to go. And nobody wants to see nobody shine on them. It ain't like I don't want to see you do good. It's just that I don't want to be down here while you're doing good. Like we started here, we're gonna get good together. And that's competition. You feel me? If I'm on a practice squad and I've been that person on the practice squad, I go in and I compete like it's a goddamn championship. Because I know for a fact that when we playing, the people on the other side ain't gonna take it easy. You feel me? So I'm not doing you no good by coming out here and going through the motions, and I'm not doing myself any good because shit, I might be a practice player today, but goddamn it, if I come out here and bust some ass, I might be a starter tomorrow, and that's how sports work. That's how life works. You gotta have that mentality. I know I'm getting off topic, man, but when I'm passionate about something, I get into it. You feel me? I get into it, and I like helping people. And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you. If you're going, and the only reason why I tell you to click the affiliate link is because I feel like this. If you're going to sign up for Draft Dashboards anyway, and you found out about it through me, through the videos and my promotions and me posting my winnings and driving you to here, and you ultimately click, download or want to have interest in Draft Dashboards, I feel like I did my job as an affiliate, and with them having a program, I should be compensated through them for it. You don't have to worry about it. It's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of their pocket. And this is something that me and the company agreed upon. And this is something that you can do if you decide you want to, rock with it, and you start, you believe in the product, you can start advertising as well. And you build up your brand and you build up your YouTube channels and do all the things that I'm trying to do. It, it, it can pay for itself, man. It can pay for itself. And I feel like people, I know I'm getting on a tangent here, but I feel like people are too worried about failing and what other people are going to say when they fail. But what happens when you succeed? Huh? What happens when you succeed? Like when you're actually doing what you said you was going to do, it's working, it's making you a better person, it's making you happy. What happens when you succeed, right? We always worry about what people are going to say when we fail, but what do we say when we succeed? And that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about what I'm going to say when I succeed. I don't care what happens if I fail. And quite frankly, failure is not an option. It's not. And if it is for you, maybe I'm not the type of person you want to subscribe to, because I get really passionate sometimes, and I'm all about uplifting. I'm all about stand holding yourself to a higher standard. I'm all about all that, man. I'm all about all that because we let other people dictate who we are. We let other people, put labels on us and things of that nature, and then we start to act accordingly. And nah, man, I'm here to shake that up, fix all that through DFS, through all my other content, do whatever I got to do to make the world a better place. But I know I got on a tangent. I'm sorry for that. If y'all want to see some more videos, I do plan on touching up on some MLB. I know nothing about baseball, side note, but I know numbers and I know how to read, and I can walk y'all through what this program has to offer for MLB, man. It's pretty much kind of like the same with football or with basketball. When basketball season started, they even have hockey up here. Again, this thing is new, man. As they grow as a company, don't be surprised when there's soccer on here, and then, god damn it, badminton and tennis, table tennis, and this whole up here is just filled. And by that time, the membership is going to be more than $40. I can just let you know that right now. So if I was you, I would jump in right now while you can. Hopefully, as they be in a small company, we help build them up. When they do increase prices, we can talk to them and be like, look, we've been here from the jump. Please let us keep it at the $40. Please. And y'all could just charge the newcomers that money. You know what I'm saying? We'll work it out. We'll cross that bridge when the time comes. Feel what I'm saying? But with baseball, it's the same layout, man. You have the optimizers, the sleepers, the cheat sheets, all that, the news, all that, man. This place right here is dope. $40 a month. You can't beat it. Again, with that affiliate program, you can pay for your membership. Two people pay for your membership for life. Three people is an extra $20 in your pocket for life. You keep adding more people into your, you know, traffic that you bring to this company is more money in your pocket, man. But this is something that's gonna sell for itself. Obviously, if you are targeting DFS players, man, because everybody wants to take their game to the next level. And this is how you do it, man. I hope I didn't take too much of y'all time. It's your boy YL from the 317. You already know what it is. We out of here. I just wanted to touch on baseball to show y'all what they have to offer. But yeah, we are out. Y'all have a blessed day. Make sure y'all get them lineups in and make sure y'all get that money. I'll see you at the top.